Hello students, I am your Zed sir, welcoming you in the chapter number 12, Electricity for standard 10, Science and Technology. Today, after completing this chapter, we are going to start the numericals. Let's start the numerical number first. See the question in your textbook, page number 200. Question number 1, example number 12.1, I am solving here. So what the question is, a current of 0.5 ampere. First of all, when you are solving the numericals, the data which is given in your question, you have to write first that. Okay, current they give us 0.5 ampere. You will write 0.5 ampere. Thereafter is drawing by a filament of an electrical bulb of for 10 minutes. This current is flowing through a filament bulb for 10 minutes. So we have time is equal to 10 minutes. Okay. Afterwards, find the amount of electrical charge that flow through the circuit. We have to find the electrical charge. So electrical charge have to denote by Q. Okay. So we have the formula that I is equal to, we have I is equal to Q by T. So we have to find Q, we have the value of I, we have the value of T. Okay. So Q is equal to IT. Everything should be in SI unit. So A is SI, here time is in minutes, so we will convert it into a second. So we will multiply 10 into 60. Means 1 minute is equal to 60 seconds, then 10 minutes is equal to, we have to multiply by 60. So we will get 600 seconds. Clear? So time is equal to 600 seconds. Now we will place the value of I and value of T is 600. Clear? Now what we have to do? I am making simple for you. Taking this 0 here, okay, so it becomes 5 into 600 multiplied by 10 raised to minus 1. When the decimal go in the right side, you have to raise the 10 raised to minus 1. Okay, when the decimal go left side, we have to write 10 raised to plus 1. Clear? Here I am taking the decimal on the right side of the 5, that means it become minus 1. So what become 5? 6 are 30, 2 0, multiply by 10 raised to minus 1. Now this is 10 raised to minus 1. So minus 1 means divide by 10. Clear? 10 raised to 1. This minus 1 I did it in the denominator, so it become plus 1. If I will write plus 1, then also okay. If I am writing direct 10 only, then it's also okay. 0 0 cut. You will get Q is equal to 300 coulomb. क्लियर? क्या किया मैंने? इस 10 raised to minus 1 को मैं डिवाइड में लेके गया. अब 10 raised to minus 1 था, 10 raised to plus 1 हो गया. अब plus 1 10 raised to 1 लिखूं या ना लिखूं, doesn't matter. लिख दिया मैंने. अब 0 0 कट हो गया, 300 बचा मेरे पास. Q is equal to 300. बहुत ही सिंपल सम है. ये डेसिमल वाले सम्स तो आपको पहले से आते हैं, 7th standard 6th standard में से आपको आता ही होगा. Now coming on to question 2. What is question 2? They asked the question that how much work is done in moving a charge of 2 coulomb. So we have to find the work W. Okay, they give us charge is equal to 2 coulomb. Yes or no? Now 2 point having a voltage of potential difference of 12 volt. So potential difference that we will denote it by V. Okay, and 12 volt VOLT, or you can directly write V also. ठीक है, पोटेंशियल डिफरेंस का सिंबल और उसका ऐसा यूनिट एक ही है, वी ही है. Now here you have to find the W. So what is the formula for W? We have already discussed in the theory. V is equal to W by Q. है पोटेंशियल डिफरेंस का जब सीक्वेंस पढ़ रहे थे तब ये फॉर्मूला आ गई थी. वी हैव द वैल्यू ऑफ V, वी हैव द वैल्यू ऑफ Q. So therefore W is equal to, I want to find the W, so I will subject W my here and Q will be transferred over here. मल्टीप्लाई डिवाइड में है, ये Q डिवाइड में है, तो यहाँ पे आ जाएगा V के बाजू मल्टीप्लाई में. So V into Q. पूरा मैथमेटिक्स है ये, ठीक है. Now place the value of V is 12, place the value of Q is 2. Now 12 to the 24 joule. W is equal to 24 joule. This is your solution. So you can write here we have. पता चला, ये क्वेश्चन नंबर 2 है. Now moving on क्वेश्चन 3. पेज नंबर कौन सा है तुम्हारा? क्वेश्चन 3. Yes. Question 3 थोड़ा बड़ा है. So first of all write this one. Do one thing in homework. Similar जो क्वेश्चन 1 है ना, आपको क्या करना है? होमवर्क के अंदर I की वैल्यू लेनी है 0.10, ठीक है. T लेना है आपको. You have to take the T is 20 minutes and you have to find a Q. Okay, in homework. Similarly, question number first, what they ask you, you have to only change the value and do it by yourself. For this question number 1, and for question number 2, you have to find the W only. Okay, you have to take the value of Q is equal to 5 coulomb and voltage you have to take 24 volt. Okay, you have to do in your homework. The question similar to question number 2. Okay, now write down. Now coming on question 3. So read the question in page number 208 from a textbook. Example number 12.3. I am reading the question. How much current will an electric bulb draw from a voltage 220 volt if the resistance of the bulb of the filament is 200 ohm? Question mark. Okay, so here the first question they ask, we have the voltage V, okay, is equal to 220 volt and they gave us resistance is equal to 1200. Clear? This is the question A that we have, they ask us. Okay, and the question B, that is how much current will an electric heater coil draw from a voltage source 220 volt. Okay, you have to find the current for question B and they give us voltage 220 volt, similar to question A. Now if the resistance of the heater is 100 ohm, what they give us? If the resistance of the heater is 100 ohm. ठीक है. Now first of all we will find this. So in first question here also we have to find the current only. Okay, I is equal to, ठीक है, दोनों में करंट फाइंड करना है. तो फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल फॉर दिस वी हैव द फॉर्मूला अकॉर्डिंग टू द ओम्स लॉ, V is equal to IR. Clear? We will subject I here because we have to find the I. हमें I find करना है. So what happened? This R is in numerator. It will come in denominator opposite to the equal sign. ये equal sign के opposite यहाँ पे denominator में आ जाएगा. So it will come denominator. ठीक है? So I is equal to V by R हो गया मैंने क्या किया, I को यहीं पे लिखा है, सिर्फ प्लेस चेंज किए, R V के नीचे आ गया, मल्टीप्लाई में था, इक्वल टू के नीचे आ गया वो। क्लियर? सो नाउ व्हाट हैपन, नाउ वी विल प्लेस द वैल्यू ऑफ ईच एंड एवरी टर्म। सो V इज इक्वल टू 220 and R is equal to 1200 ohm. Clear? 0 0 cut. Now here 11 2s are 22, so 2 6s are 12 and 0, so it become 11 by 60. So after calculating this, you know how to divide the number. So I is equal to, we will get around figure 0.18 ampere. How much? 0.18 ampere. 0.18 ampere you will get after calculating this term. Okay. Now coming on question B. Here also we have to find the I. So similarly we will do V is equal to IR, and you have to place the value of V and you have to place the value of R. ठीक है? And then after you will get the value of I. इसके जैसा ही क्वेश्चन B है। ठीक है? Now you will do it by yourself. This one is in your homework. Okay? Now moving on, question number 4. So what is the question number 4 they are asking to us? It is the question from the book, so I can rub this one. So question 4 is, the potential difference between the terminal of an electric heater is 60 volt. इलेक्ट्रिकल हीटर है, उसका वहां पे पोटेंशियल डिफरेंस है V इज इक्वल टू 60 वोल्ट। ठीक है? तो क्वेश्चन 4 यू विल राइट V इज इक्वल टू 60 वोल्ट। ठीक है? देन आफ्टर व्हेन इट ड्रॉ ए करंट ऑफ 4 एम्पियर, तो वी हैव टू राइट करंट ऑफ 4 एम्पियर, I is equal to 4 ampere. Then after from the source, what current will the heater draw if the potential difference is increased to 120 volt? Okay, see, they again give us second voltage, that V is equal V2, you can call as a V2. Okay, हमको उन लोगों बोल दिया कि अगर वोल्टेज बढ़ गया तो कितना करंट फ्लो होगा, तो they give us V2 is equal to 120 volt and we have to find the I2. ठीक है? So this is our I1. We can consider yes or no. So they give us this much of value, we have to find the value of I. So we have V is equal to IR. Okay, we have the formula of V is equal to IR. So to finding the I2, what we will doing, we are doing V1 is equal to I1R. देखिए इस क्वेश्चन से ये पता चल रहा है कि दे हैव द रेजिस्टेंस सेम फॉर बोथ द केस. For the voltage, if initially they have voltage 60 volt and then after they increase the voltage by 120. Okay, when both the case the resistance have same, so we will not do anything with the resistor, so we will get V1 is equal to I1R and V2 is equal to I2R. ठीक है? Now what happening, this is our equation 1 and this is our equation number 2. Now what we will do, we will divide the equation 2 by equation 1. So I will write dividing equation 2 by equation 1. Equation 2 divided by equation 1, that means V2 by V1, yes or no? I2 R divided by I1R. Clear? Now RR cancel. Done. We have to find the value of for I2. So what happened? We will subject I2 here and I1 will go on the next side of equal to. ओके, तो यहां से डिवाइड में I2 था, सॉरी I1 डिवाइड में था, इक्वल टू के उस तरफ जाएगा तो मल्टीप्लाई में हो जाएगा. जैसे प्लस के प्लस सम्स करते हैं तो इक्वल टू उस तरफ जाता है तो माइनस हो जाएगा, इक्वल टू इस तरफ आएगा तो प्लस हो जाएगा. सिमिलरली फॉर मल्टीप्लिकेशन एंड डिवीजन. क्लियर? तो I2 is equal to subjecting I2 here, I1 is in division, it will multiply with V2 because there is equal to of sign between. So I1 into V2 by V1. Now अब कुछ नहीं करना. Now you have to only place the value, okay, which they give to you. So what it become? I1 means 4 ampere, V2 means 120 volt, and then after V1 means 60. 0 0 cut, 6 2s are 12, 4 2s are 8. So therefore I2 is equal to 8 ampere. You get the answer. देखिए आपकी बुक में जो सम्स किया है वो डिफरेंट मेथड से किया है, ये वाली मेथड डिफरेंट है. आपको आपकी बुक के थ्रू जाना है, इट इज डिपेंड अपॉन यू. ये वाला मेथड बहुत सही है, बहुत अच्छी मेथड है. आपको सिर्फ फॉर्मूला याद रखनी है, ओनली यू हैव टू डिवाइड द सम. बुक में ज्यादा बुद्धि आनी है. दे डोंट गिव एनीथिंग इन योर बुक, दे डायरेक्टली राइट द स्टेटमेंट दैट अकॉर्डिंग टू दिस, okay, and they directly put the value. They doesn't explain that how they get the value. Clear? So this is very simple method. You can go through this method also, you will get the marks. So write down this thing. But before doing this, I will give you homework for the question number 4. So for in homework you have to select the value of V1 is equal to 100 volt. Okay, I1 is equal to 8 ampere, V2 is equal to 150 volt. Okay, and you have to find the value of I2. This upper sum it will be in your homework. Okay, write down this. Now students, coming on question number 5. What they ask in question 5 is the question from your book. So they ask that resistance of a metal wire of length 1 meter is 26 ohm. Okay, they give us value length is equal to 1 meter and resistance they give 26 ohm. Clear? Then after at a 20 degrees Celsius temperature, so we will write T is equal to capital T. You have to write for temperature 20 degrees Celsius. If the diameter of a wire is 0.3 mm, diameter we will write D is equal to 0.3 mm. What will be the resistivity of the metal at that temperature only? At this temperature only what will be the resistivity? तो resistivity के लिए symbol क्या है? Rho. ठीक है? You have to find the rho. Using the table 12.2 predict the material of the wire. ठीक है? Now they give us this much of value. You have to find the rho. So you have to think that in which formula we have. Which formula consists the rho? So we have the formula R is equal to rho L by A. This is our formula. Yes or no? हमें rho find करना है. ठीक है? So we will subject rho here. This A will be multiplied with R and L will be come down. Okay? So ये आपको पता ही है. ठीक है? So rho is equal to R A divided by L. Clear? Now we will directly place the value. So in the place of R we will write 26. Clear? Multiply by A. We don't have A. So area of cross section is equal to pi R square. ठीक है? Area of cross section A is equal to pi R square. Clear? So what we will do, in place we don't have r, so we will do write this, that r is equal to d by 2, radius is equal to diameter divided by 2. Okay, so it become pi b square by r, it become like this, d by 2 the whole square. Okay, so pi b square by 4. Now putting this value here, okay, you have to write that, putting this equation 1 in equation 2, you have to write by your own. Okay, now solving this, in place of a I am putting this, तो pi की वैल्यू क्या होगी, 3.14. yes, value of pi is equal to 3.14. okay, now here diameter is in mm, so we will convert the diameter into a meter. Clear? So d is equal to 0.3 into 10 raised to minus 3 मीटर. ओके, ये एम था, 1 मीटर चला, 1 मीटर को घुमाने के लिए we will multiply by -3. नाउ डेसिमल को इस तरफ लेके आते हैं राइट साइड, तो इट बिकम 3 into 10 raised to -3 minus 1. Okay, I told you that if I am taking the decimal on the right side of the digit, it become 10 raised to -1. So now 10 raised to -3 and -1, that means 10 raised to -4. I am directly writing here. Okay, 10 raised to -4 meter. So this is the value of D. Clear? Now placing this value here, so I am writing like this only, pi d square divided by 4l. okay, so ये क्या हो जाएगा, in place of d I will write 3 into 10 raised to -4 the whole square divided by 4l. so 4 multiplied value of l is 1 meter. yes or no? Now solving forward, I am solving this over here. So rho is equal to 26 multiplied by 3. I am taking the decimal on the right side. Okay, this decimal 3.14, तो कितनी राइट साइड जाऊंगा, 1 और 2. ठीक है, 4 के बाजू में डेसिमल रख दूंगा. So कितना में पॉइंट आगे गया, में पॉइंट आगे 2 पॉइंट आगे गया, that means 10 raised to -2. so 314 into 10 raised to -2. okay, now squaring this term, 3 into 10 raised to -4 the whole square, so 3 3s are 9. okay, and 4 2s are 8, that means 10 raised to -4. this is basic mathematics. okay, 4 1s are 4. you are in 10th standard, so you can easily calculate this. okay, only you have to understand the formula, which formula you will apply in this sum. Clear? Now we will multiply each and every term. So 2 2s are 4. so what we will do, we will cut. so 2 1s are 2 and 2 3s are 6. Clear? now these two 1s are 2 and 1 here, 2 5s are 10 and 1 7 2s are 14. so now we have to multiply 13 multiply by 157 multiply by 9 multiply by 10 raised to, this is -4 and this is -2, that means -4 -2 it equal to 10 raised to -6. now you have to multiply this. okay, and you will get the answer, that is 1.84. so before this you will get like this, you will get answer 18369. okay, 18369. here is a 10 raised to 8. okay, 4 2s are 8, मिस्टेक हो गई यहाँ पे 4 लिख दिया मैंने. so 10 plus 2 that means 10. ठीक है, so after solving this number you will get 18369 into 10 raised to minus 10. ठीक है, now my decimal is here because 9.0 यहाँ पे कुछ नहीं होता, that means यहाँ पे decimal है आपका. Now taking my decimal on my left side. So what I told you, if I am taking my decimal on the left side, that means you have to add the 10 raised to plus 1 plus 2 plus 3. Clear? So my decimal is here, so I will take 1, 2, 3 and 4. I have to write 10 raised to 4. मैं 10 raised to 4 लिख दूंगा. If I am taking decimal over here, तो 1.8369 into 10 raised to minus 10. Then after I will add 10 raised to plus 4. Okay, 10 raised to plus 4. ठीक है, now both the base are same. 7th स्टैंडर्ड में एक्सपोनेंट ऑफ पावर का चैप्टर पढ़ लिया है, दोनों का बेस सेम है. So I will add the power, so it become directly 10 raised to minus 10 plus 4. ठीक है, so 1.8369 into 10 raised to minus 10 plus 4, that means 6. 10 minus 4, that means 6, and here is the bigger value sign, that means minus 6. So value of rho is equal to 1.8369 into 10 raised to minus 6. See in your book, you get the answer. ठीक है, इसमें डायरेक्टली डाल दिया सब कुछ. So I had prepared totally for you. Now in homework, you have to only change the value. I am changing the value for you, and you have to write in your homework also. So here I am writing your homework for this question. Clear? Taking the value of L is equal to 2 meter. Resistance is equal to 50 ohm. Diameter is equal to 4.5 mm. Clear? And you have to find the value of rho. यही सम की तरह करना है, पर मैंने क्या कर दिया, वैल्यू चेंज कर दिए. एंड देन यू हैव टू सॉल्व दिस इन योर होमवर्क फॉर योर प्रैक्टिस. ओके, आई विल चेक दिस सम्स आल्सो, ऑल द सम व्हिच आई एम गिविंग यू होमवर्क. राइट डाउन दिस मच so we can move forward. Now students, moving on the question number 6. Okay, so read the question from your textbook, that is in page number 209. They give us the question like a wire of given material having the length L and the area of cross section A. So they told us there is one wire, its length is L. Okay, area of cross section is A. Has a resistance of 4 ohm. Okay, the wire have the resistance of 4 ohm. Clear? Now what would be the resistance of another wire of the same material? Okay, now they are asking that what would be the resistance of that same material wire if I making the length L by 2 and the area of cross section double, that is 2A. So this become my L1 and this is my L2. Clear? And this is my R1. तो अब मुझे R2 फाइंड करना है. ठीक है, लेंथ मेरे मुझे नई लेंथ क्या दी इन लोगों ने, L2 is equal to L by 2 and area A2 is equal to, they give us A2A. क्लियर? ये मुझे दे दिया है. समझ में ऐसा है, हिंदी में एक्सप्लेन कर देता हूं. एक वायर है, उसकी लेंथ है L मीटर, उसका एरिया है A मीटर स्क्वायर. ठीक है, उसका रेजिस्टेंस है 4 ओम. क्वेश्चन ऐसा दिया है, अगर मैं उस वायर का लेंथ कम कर देता हूं, L by 2 कर देता हूं, तो सेकंड केस हो गया, सो आई मेक L2. एंड इफ आई एम डबल द एरिया ऑफ क्रॉस सेक्शन, दैट इज 2A, देन व्हाट विल बी माय रेजिस्टेंस? So what we have to find? R2. They give us R1 is equal to 4 ohm. So what we will do? We will do like this. See what we have. We have R is equal to rho L by A. Okay, so now we will place the value. So R1 is equal to rho L1 by A1. This is my equation 1. And R2 is equal to rho L2 by A2. Clear? मैंने क्या किया, R1 का R1 डाल दिया और R2 के लिए नया इक्वेशन बना लिया. I had prepared two equation. Clear? Now similarly which I had done in previous sum, dividing 2 by 1. So I will write here, I have to find 2. Okay, R2. So मैं क्या करूँगा, 2 के divide by 1 करूँगा. So dividing equation 2 by 1. Clear? So it become R2 divided by R1, and now we will place the value of R2, that is rho L2 by A2 multiply by now value of R1, that is now R1 is in denominator, so we will start from denominator. R1 is equal to rho L1 divided by A1. डिनोमिनेटर का डिनोमिनेटर न्यूमरेटर में चला जाएगा. ठीक है. Now what we are doing, now placing the value that we have. So R2 by R1 is equal to, see here rho is cut, rho resistivity is same. Now value of L2 is L by 2. Okay, the value of A2 is 2A. ठीक है. मैंने यहाँ पे L2 की वैल्यू डाल दी L by 2. ठीक है. एंड A2 की वैल्यू मैंने यहाँ पे रख दी 2A. उसके ऊपर कुछ नहीं है तो मैंने 1 रख दिया. क्लियर? नाउ ये देखिए A1 is equal to A. So I will write A. Then after L1 is my L. I will write L. Clear? Nothing you have to do anything. Now I have to find R2. So this R1 will go on the next side of the equal to sign. Equal to sign के उस तरफ चला जाएगा. तो डिवाइड में तो क्या हो जाएगा, मल्टीप्लाई. देखो फिर से वो चीज रिपीट हो रही है बार बार. Clear? So what I will do, I will cut the term which is able to cut. Okay, so here L is cut, yes or no? Now 2AA is cut. So what is given here? R2 is equal to R1. It become, this is in division, it will multiply over here and divide by, there is nothing. Okay, and in denominator there is 2 to the 4. Now placing the value of R1. R2 is R1 क्या है हमारे पास 4 divided by 4. So 4 will cut. Then R2 would become 1 ohm. Clear? R2 become 1 ohm. This is the sum ended here. Clear? Now in homework you have to do, taking the value of L2 is equal to, taking the value of L1 is 2L. Okay, A1 is equal to 2A. Clear? L2 is equal to 4L and R2 नहीं A2. ठीक है, A2 लोगे आप, A2 will be 8A. Clear? Now I am giving the value of resistance R1, that is 16 ohm, and you have to find the value of R2. I had given the value similar according to this sum only. You have to solve this sum which I am giving you homework. Write down from this board so we can move forward. Now students, coming on to our next question, that is question number 7 on page number 212. Read the question from a textbook. They ask us that a lamp whose resistance is 20 ohm. Okay, I had prepared the circuit. which is given in your textbook. So this is our lamp. Okay, the lamp have their own resistance, that is 20 ohm. Okay, so I will write R1 is equal to 20 ohm. Clear? Thereafter they told us that a conductor of 4 ohm resistance are connected to a 6 volt battery. So conductor of resistance, ये कंडक्टर है, उसका रेजिस्टेंस दिया हुआ है 4 ohm. ठीक है, सो मैंने ले लिया R2 is equal to 4 ohm. So I can say that this resistance and this bulb, this 4 ohm resistance and this 20 ohm resistance, both are in series in the same cable. They are connected with the same cable. Okay, so I told us this is series connection. So they give us R1, R2 and voltage V is equal to 6 volt. Okay, which I already told you here. Now we have to find the total resistance, R total, current through the circuit, how much current is flowing through the circuit. So I will write here R total is equal to how much, total current is equal to how much. Clear? Then after, potential difference across the lamp, इलेक्ट्रिकल लैंप एंड द कंडक्टर. हमें क्या पूछा है, पोटेंशियल डिफरेंस क्या रहेगा फॉर दिस. सो आई कैन राइट एज ए V इज इक्वल टू हाउ मच. ठीक है, नाउ वी गेट दैट. यहां पे सम सॉल्व करते हैं. हमें लैंप की जगह पे कितना वोल्टेज रहेगा वो हमें फाइंड करना है. ठीक है, तो हमारा क्वेश्चन चालू हो रहा है यहां से चालू हुआ क्वेश्चन. सो फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल वी विल फाइंड द टोटल रेजिस्टेंस. सो टोटल रेजिस्टेंस मींस व्हिच फॉर्मूला वी विल अप्लाई. 1/R1 is equal to 1/R1 plus 1/R2 plus 1/R3 or 1R is equal to R1 plus R2 plus R3. Yes, we will apply R is equal to R1 plus R2 plus R3. This formula is for series connection of resistance. So here the resistance are connected in series. Series means they are connected in the single cable. So total resistance is equal to R1 plus R2. Clear? So R1 क्या है हमारे पास 20 ohm plus R2 will have 4 ohm. So we get the 24 ohm R total. Clear? Now coming on, this is our first, and now coming on second, that is we have to find the I total. Okay, so we have the formula V is equal to IR. Okay, we have the formula of V is equal to IR, but we have the V here. Okay, so V is equal to 6 volt. Don't have I, we will write directly I. And we have to take the total resistance, that is we get from here. अब हमने R total क्यों लिया, क्योंकि they told us that we have to find the current of whole circuit. हमें पूरी सर्किट का करंट फाइंड करना है, तो पूरा सर्किट का रेजिस्टेंस भी होना चाहिए साथ में. That's why I take the R total 24 ohm. Okay, so I is equal to I हमें फाइंड करना है. I subject my I here and 24 will become down, so it becomes 6 divided by 24. Okay, so after calculation of this I will get my answer, that is 0.25 ampere. Okay, 6 4s are 24, 1 by 4. Okay, I will get I is equal to 0.25 ampere. Write down this one, so we can now move forward. Now we have to find the voltage, but here we have to find the different voltage, V1 and V2. I not write here, I directly write V total, but we have to find the V1 and V2. V1 for R1 for this lamp, इस लैंप का वोल्टेज क्या होगा वो फाइंड करना है. Then after we will come on this resistance. Okay, what will the voltage over here also, ये दोनों हमें फाइंड करना है. So first of all this, so V1 is equal to I R1. So I have the value of V1, that is I don't know, I have to find. Okay, I have the value of I, that is 0.25 ampere. So I will write 0.25 ampere. Resistance R1, that is 20. Clear? Now after solving this, we get the voltage 5 volt. ठीक है, अब ये तो सिंपल बेसिक मल्टीप्लिकेशन है, that you know very well how to multiply. Okay, so I will get the V1 is equal to 5 volt. Okay, now we have to find the V2. अब 4 ohm के लिए वोल्टेज कितना होगा? So I will write V2. I सीरीज कनेक्शन है, इसलिए मेरा करंट तो पूरी सर्किट में सेम ही रहेगा, करंट विल बी सेम. सो आई विल राइट I only and R2. I have to find V2, so I will write the value of I is 0.25 ampere and R2 from here, that is 4 ohm. Okay, after solving this I get the value V2 is equal to 1 volt. Clear? So this is our question number 7. Now in your homework I am writing your homework here. For this you take R1 is equal to 50 ohm, R2 is equal to 3 ohm. Clear? V is 6 volt only, जो ये वोल्ट है वही है. You have to find R total, then after I total, then V1 and V2. You have to do in your homework only. R1 मेरा 50 ओम मैंने लिया है होमवर्क के लिए और R2 लिया है 3 ओम. वोल्टेज जो है 6 वोल्ट ही रहेगा. Then after R total you have to find, I total find, V1 and V2 you have to find in homework only. Do this in your book. Now question number 8. Read the question from your textbook and prepare circuit diagram over here. In the circuit diagram, this is my circuit diagram. Okay, draw in your textbook also. Oh sorry, in your fair book. Suppose the resistance, or you can say resistor R1, R2 and R3 have the value of 5 ohm, 10 ohm and 30 ohm. This is my resistance R1, R2 and R3. Okay, they give the value R1, R2 and R3. So R1 is 5 ohm, R2 is 10 ohm and R3 is 30 ohm respectively, which have been connected to the battery for 12 volt. This is my battery. What is the voltage of my battery? Is 12 volt. Calculate the current through each resistor. I have to find the current for each resistor. For resistor R1, what is my current? I1. For resistor R2, what is my current? I2. And for resistor R3, what is my current? R3. So I will write here I1, I2, I3 is equal to how much? Then after, total current in the circuit. After finding this I1, I2, I3, I have to find I total. Clear? Then total circuit resistance. I have to find the total resistance, that is R total. Let me explain you first of all circuit. Here I have 12 volt battery which is connected to 3 resistors. Now see, all the 3 resistors are connected in parallel. Okay, they have their own wire. See, this R1 resistor have their own wire, R2 have their own wire and R3 also have their own wire, and they are connected at the common point over here. Clear? Here also common point. So they 3 resistor have their different wire. So मैं ऐसे बोल सकता हूँ ये पैरेलल सर्किट है. आपको क्लियरली समझ में आ जाए उसके लिए मैं बता रहा हूँ. अगर तीनों का केबल अलग अलग है तो वो पैरेलल सर्किट होती है. ठीक है, कहीं भी जाओ, घर में जो कनेक्शन होता है केबल का, इन योर रूम, एट योर होम, एट एनीवेयर, एट सबस्टेशन ऑल्सो, अगर आप जा रहे हो ट्रांसपोर्टेशन कहीं जा रहे हो तो रास्ते में अलग अलग लाइटिंग लगी हुई होती है, मोस्टली हर जगह पे पैरेलल कनेक्शन ही लगाया हुआ होता है। क्यों? अगर एक सर्किट बंद हो गई, एक रजिस्टर बंद हो गया तो बाकी दो रजिस्टर चालू रहेंगे। ठीक है, वो मैंने आपको थियरी में एक्सप्लेन कर दिया है। So now you have to find the current and total resistance. So first of all we will find the total resistance. So I have the formula for total resistance. If my resistance is connected in parallel, so 1 upon R total is equal to 1 upon R1 plus 1 upon R2 plus 1 upon R3, because I have 3 resistance over here. So 1 upon R total is equal to 1 upon R1 plus 1 upon R2 and plus 1 upon R3. Clear? Now placing the value of each resistance, 1 upon R1 that means 5 ohm plus 1 upon R2 that means 10 ohm plus 1 upon R3 that means 30 ohm. Now taking the LCM of 5, 10 and 30, that is LCM is 30. Okay, if I multiply 30 over here, so 5 6 are 30 plus if I am multiplying 30 over here upon 10, 10 के ऊपर में अगर मल्टीप्लाई करता हूँ 30, तो 10 से 30 डिवाइड हो जाएगा, हाँ, तो 10 3 30 प्लस यहाँ पे अगर मैं 30 रखता हूँ तो आई विल गेट 1. So 6 plus 3 that means 9, 9 plus 1 that means 10. Okay, divided by 30. So this is my 1 upon R total, making it reciprocal. रेसिप्रोकल कर दूंगा मैं, तो दैट मीन्स ऑन बोथ द साइड, रेसिप्रोकलिंग ऑन बोथ द साइड, दैट मीन्स R total is equal to 30 by 10. क्लियर? 10 3s are, so R total is equal to 3 ohm. देखो पता चला टोटल रेजिस्टेंस इस सर्किट का कितना हो गया, 3 ohm, जबकि यहाँ पे रेजिस्टेंस अलग अलग सर्किट का अलग अलग रेजिस्टेंस था। तो पैरेलल सर्किट का यही फायदा होता है कि टोटल रेजिस्टेंस आपका कम हो जाता है। ठीक है, तो टोटल लॉस भी कम हो जाता है करंट का, हीटिंग ज्यादा नहीं होती। सो फ्रॉम दिस वी कैन गेट टू नो दैट टोटल रेजिस्टेंस ऑफ दिस सर्किट इज 3 ohm. क्लियर? नाउ कमिंग ऑन द फाइंडिंग द वैल्यू ऑफ I. So one by one we will do it here. As we know that to find the value of I, we have the formula of Ohm's law, that is V is equal to IR. Okay, we have the formula V is equal to IR. Okay, to finding the value of I1, we have the voltage in parallel circuit. The total voltage will remain constant. So I will not do anything with the voltage. Current will be changed, that means I1, and the resistance are changed, that is R1. So I have to find the current. So I1 is equal to V by R1. अब मैंने कुछ नहीं किया, मेरे पास फॉर्मूला है V is equal to IR, उसको मैं I को मैं सब्जेक्ट करूंगा यहाँ पे, R नीचे आ जाएगा डिवाइड में। ठीक है, तो V by R हो गया, ये V by R हो गया, V कांस्टेंट है R1 और I1। सिमिलरली I2 is equal to V by R2 and I3 is equal to V by R3. Clear students? Now solving one by one. Value of V is 12, value of R1 that is 5 ohm. यहाँ पे similarly value of V is 12 and value of R2 is 10 ohm. Similarly over here value of V is 12 and value of R3 is 30. Clear? Now solving this sum. Now 12 divided by 5, तो 5 2 is 10 और प्लस सब पॉइंट लगा के तो मुझे वैल्यू क्या मिलेगी, 2.4। ठीक है, 2.4 एम्पियर, क्योंकि यहाँ पे सोल्व करने की जगह नहीं है और ये पहले से आपको आता है डिवाइड करना। तो ठीक है, तो डायरेक्टली आंसर लिख देता हूँ, 12 डिवाइड बाय 5 करना है तो 2.4 आपको आंसर मिल जाएगा। देन आफ्टर I2 विल बी 1.2 एम्पियर। ठीक है, and I3 is equal to I will get 0.4 ampere. One thing you have to keep in your mind when you are writing any answer, after the writing answer you have to write the SI unit of that answer. If you are not writing the SI unit of any solving answer, you will lose your 1 marks. क्या, तो आपको ध्यान रखना है, अगर करंट फाइंड करो, करंट का SI यूनिट एम्पियर लिख ही देना है आपको। रेजिस्टेंस फाइंड करो तो ओम लिख ही देना है, रेजिस्टिविटी फाइंड करो तो ओम मीटर लिख देना है। सो वी गेट द वैल्यू ऑफ I1, I2 एंड I3। क्लियर? यहाँ पे इतना सोल्व हो गया। Now what you have to find? I had find this, I had find this. Now I have to find the total current. I total तो यहाँ पे हो सकता है, हाँ बिल्कुल हो सकता है, क्यों नहीं हो सकता? So I total that means I1 plus I2 plus I3, I1 plus I2 plus I3 टोटल कब मिलेगा? अलग अलग चीज को प्लस करूंगा तब मुझे टोटल मिलेगा. So I total is equal to I1 plus I2 plus I3. Now placing the value of I1, that is 2.4, 1.2 and 0.4. Okay, so I will get the value of current, that is 4 ampere. मुझे करंट की वैल्यू क्या मिलेगी? I total is equal to 4 ampere. This is my answer. ठीक है, अगर आपको बोर्ड के नीचे से दिख रहा है नीचे वाला पार्ट तो इज ओके. इफ इट इज नॉट विजिबल टू यू सो लिसन टू मी. I total is equal to, you have to sum all the current, जितना भी I1 plus I2 plus I3 है तीनों को प्लस करना है एक साथ and you will get the value of I total, that is 4 ampere. Now in homework I have to change the value of R1, that is I will write the value of R1, that is 10 ohm, R2 is 10 ohm and R3 is 50 ohm. Okay, I am taking the value of R1, that is 10 ohm, R2 10 ohm and R3 is 50 ohm. I am writing here, you have to do in homework. And voltage is 30 volt. Okay, and similarly you have to find all the value of I1, I2, I3, I total and R total in homework. Clear? Write down this much so I can move forward. Now students, we are moving on to the next question. The question is on your textbook, page number 215, question number 9. That if in figure 12.12, which is given in right side of your textbook, the resistance R1 is 10 ohm, R2 is 40 ohm, R3 is 30 ohm and R4 is 20 ohm and last and final R5 is 60 ohm. And voltage is 12 volt from the battery connected with this circuit. Calculate, what we have to calculate? We have to calculate the total resistance in the circuit, R total, then after total current from the circuit. ये सम जो अभी तक हमने जितने सम्स किए उसके जैसा ही है और लास्ट सम जो हमने एक सम किया उसके सिमिलर जैसा ये सम से. ओके, यू हैव टू डू इट बाय योरसेल्फ. मैं आपको अभी समझा दे रहा हूँ. क्लियर? सी इन योर टेक्स्ट सर्किट. First one, that is R1 and R2 and parallel connection. Okay, so what you have to do while solving the sum, first of all you will solve R1 and R2. Okay, you will select R1 and R2, connect the R1 and R2 in parallel connection. तो आप क्या करोगे? आप ऐसे लोगे 1 upon R P1. Okay, तो R1 plus R2. Okay, after solving this, then you will come on to R3 plus R2, R3 plus R4 plus R5. तो आप क्या करोगे? 1 upon Rp2 is equal to 1 upon R3 plus 1 upon R4 and then 1 upon R5. After solving this, you will get the value of Rp2 and Rp1. Clear? Now, if I am solving these two circuits, then after I get the circuit like this. मेरी सर्किट ऐसी हो जाएगी. ठीक है? My circuit will become like this. Now this is in series form. This is my Rp1 and this is my Rp2. So total resistance is equal to 1 upon total resistance is equal to Rp1 plus Rp2. The value which I get in Rp1 and Rp2, I will add here and I will get the total resistance. ठीक है? Rp1 और Rp2 को सीरीज में कनेक्ट कर देना है और I will get the R. Then after I have to find the total current. So directly formula V is equal to IR. You will get the answer. Clear? That you have to do it by yourself in homework. Question number 9. क्वेश्चन 8 कैसे किया? वैसे ही सिमिलर सम है ये. ठीक है, थोड़ा लॉजिक लगाना है जो मैंने आपको बता दिया लॉजिक. नाउ कमिंग ऑन Example 12.10 on page number 217. Read the question from the book. An electric iron consumes energy at the rate of 840 watt. So they give us what? Question number 10. P is equal to 840 watt. Okay. So this is my P1 because they give me P2, that is 360 watt. Okay, this is my P2. When the heating is at maximum rate and 360 watt when the heating is at minimum rate. This is my P1 and this is my P2, which is given in my book. Now voltage is 220 volt. So voltage we have 220 volt. What are the current and the resistance in each case? Current and resistance. So I1 and R1, then I2 and R2. We have to find. Clear? For P1 I will find I1 and R1, and for P2 I will find I2 and R2. For both the case my voltage is same. So let's start. This is my case 1 and this is my case number 2. Clear? Let's start. So I have to find the current. So I have formula P is equal to VI. Yes or no? P is equal to VI. So I have the value of P1, I have the value of V, that is voltage. I have to find the current I1. So I1 is equal to P1 by V. Yes or no? Then after I1 is equal to, I will write the value of P1, that is 8. तो स्टूडेंट्स हमने टाइम कंज्यूम कर लिया यहाँ पे, फटाफट लिख दिया है. अब देखिए मैंने जैसे आपको फॉर्मूला बता दी थी, I को सब्जेक्ट किया था एंड P by V हो गया था. नाउ प्लेसिंग द वैल्यू ऑफ P1 इज 840 and the value of V, okay, this is my value of V. Value of V is 220. I get from here. Now 0 cut 22. So 11 2s are 22. I write 11 2s are 22. Now dividing 84 by 2. So 2 4s are 8 and 2 2s are 4. So it becomes 42 divided by 11. I get the 42 divided by 11. Now after dividing this sum, I get the I is equal to 3.82 ampere. Clear students? Now second thing, what they ask to find resistance. So we have the formula according to our Ohm's law. You have to write like this in your fair book. According to Ohm's law, V is equal to IR. So V is constant, okay, 220. We have the current I is equal to 3.82 ampere, that is I1, and we have to find the R1. I am subject my R1 over there and I will come down. So R1 is equal to V by I1, placing the value of V, that is 220, divided by placing the value of I1, that is 3.82. Now further expanding this solution, so 220 divided by 382 multiplied by 10 raised to minus 2. How the 10 raised to minus 2 came? That I already told you that taking this decimal on the right side to make it simple. इसको simple करने के लिए हमने किया है. So taking 2 decimal on the right side, that it become 10 raised to minus 2. Okay students, now taking this 10 raised to minus 2 above, okay, taking numerator, then it become 10 raised to 2. Now solving 220 divided by 382, after solving this, multiplying by 10 raised to 2, I will get my answer R1 is equal to 57.60 ohm. Clear? This is our case 1. Now case 2, in case 2, similarly you have to find the value of I2 and we have to find the value of R2. You have to use same formula, but in place of P1 you have to take the P2. Okay, this is my case 2. So 360 you have to take as a power and you have to solve this I2 and R2 in your homework. Okay students, write down from the board so we can move forward. This is in your homework. Now students, coming on question number 11. What is the question number 11? Read the question from your book, page number 217. 100 joule of heat is produced each second. Each second means every second, that is 1 second. Okay, so in 1 second 100 joule is energy produced. So I will write like this: H is equal to 100 joule. Now we have the same unit with W also. Work done is also equal to some value, and SI unit of work done is joule. So heat release, that is also equal to W. Clear students? Now they give us time T is equal to 1 second. Coming forward, is the resistance 4 ohm. Resistance क्या दिया है? They give us 4 ohm resistance. Now coming forward, find the potential difference across the resistor. We have to find the potential difference. Now what is potential difference? V. Okay. So V is equal to how much? We have to find. We have the formula V is equal to IR. Okay. We have formula V is equal to IR. We have to find V. Okay, no problem. I have the value of R, that is 4 ohm. I don't have the value of current. Yes, so this is my equation 1. I don't have the value of current, so I have to find the value of current. So what I will do, I have the formula that is I is equal to Q by T. ठीक है, करंट की फॉर्मूला हमारे पास है I is equal to Q by T. ओके, फ्रॉम दिस वी कैन फाइंड द I. यस और नो? लेट्स सी. Q and T. We don't have Q, but we have the T. So what we are doing? We are placing this equation 2. This placing equation 2. Now I am writing here placing equation 2 in equation 1. So V is equal to, in place of I can write Q by T. Okay, Q by T, and R की जगह में R रख दूंगा. Now I have value of T, I have the value of R, but I don't have the value of Q. So this is my equation 3. Okay, so V is equal to W by Q. We have the formula. That V is equal to W by Q according to the potential difference theory. Clear? So I have to find the Q. So it becomes Q is equal to W by V. Yes or no? Yes. And W also we have here. H is equal to W, and W is equal to 100 joule. So I have the value of Q. This is my equation 4. So I will doing like this, placing equation 4 in equation 3. Now this is my equation 3. I am placing the value of Q in it. So Q is equal to, Q की जगह में क्या रखूंगा? W by V रखूंगा. So W by V. Okay. Now 1 by T as it is, and multiply by R as it is. Clear? Now we have the value of W. Yes. We have the value of T. Yes. We have the value of R. Yes. We have to find the V. So I will make this V, which is in division form, I will make it opposite side of equal to sign. ये यहाँ पे आ जाएगा V. So it becomes V square. Okay. So it becomes W R by T. फॉर्मूला क्या हो गई? W R by T फॉर्मूला हो गई. Now we have all the values. And we have to find the voltage V. Let's start. So voltage W is equal to 100 joule. Okay, 100 joule multiply by resistance. How many we have? 4 ohm. Okay, 4 divided by 1. कुछ भी नहीं हुआ, बहुत ही सिंपल है. Now I have to solve this. So ये ब्रैकेट इस पे रूट लग गया, स्क्वायर अगर सामने वाला बचा जाएगा तो ये रूट हो जाएगा. ठीक है, तो V is equal to root 100 multiplied by 4 divided by 1. If you want to write divide by 1, you can write. Otherwise, no need to write. Okay. So your question is 100 multiplied by 4. Clear? So I am splitting this 100 multiplied by root 4. Clear? We know the root of 4 is 2 and root of 100. So we can make it more simple. Those who don't know how to take the root, okay? So I make it more simple for you. So 10 10 is 100. इसका रूट 2 हो जाएगा. Clear? 10 10 is 100. Now again 10 का क्या होगा? बहुत ही सिंपल लेके जाना है, 2 और 3 के फॉर्म में लेके आना है. ठीक है? 10 का 2 5 जा 10. अगेन 10 का क्या होगा? 2 5 जा 10. ये 2. क्लियर? मैंने इन 10 को स्प्लिट कर दिया, 2 5 जा 10. इस 10 को स्प्लिट कर दिया, 2 5 जा 10. क्लियर? नाउ 2 2 जा, अब मैं क्या कर रहा हूं? सिमिलर टर्म जो है, जो सेम नंबर है, सेम डिजिट है, उन दोनों को मल्टीप्लाई कर रहा हूं. आई एम मल्टीप्लाइंग द सेम डिजिट. सो 2 2 जा 4 मल्टीप्लाई बाय 5 5 जा 25. अब आप सोच रहे हो सर आपने डायरेक्ट 25 4 जा क्यों नहीं किया? बच्चा स्टूडेंट जरूरी नहीं है कि हर एक जन को टेबल आता हो 25 का. ओके, सो मेक इट वेरी सिंपल. इफ यू नो you can do like this also, but this is for everybody. So 4 25 and here is 2. Now root 4 multiply by root 25 multiply by 2. Now root 4 is 2, root 25 is 5 and root 2 का 2 हो गया. Now 5 2 is 10, 10 2 is 20. So I get the value 20. V is equal to 20 volt. देखो बहुत ही सिंपल है. इन टेक्स्ट बुक दे गिव यू डायरेक्टली, ओके, बट इट नीड फुल बोर्ड टू एक्सप्लेन. ओके स्टूडेंट्स, राइट दिस मच सो वी कैन मूव फॉरवर्ड. नाउ स्टूडेंट्स, कमिंग ऑन टू नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन, दैट इज एग्जांपल नंबर 12. Come on page number 219 in your textbook. Read the question from the textbook. So an electric bulb is connected to a voltage 220 volt generator. Okay, so I have voltage 220 volt. Then after the current is 0.50. Okay, 0.50 ampere. What is the power of the bulb? Bulb का power क्या होगा? So I had to find P is equal to how much? I have to find P. So we have the formula P is equal to VI. I have the value of V, I have the value of I. Yes or no? So value of V is 220 and value of I is 0.50. Clear? Now after solving this I get the value, I get my answer, but here is a decimal term, so I make it simple. 220, taking this decimal point on the right side. Clear? So it become 50 and it become 10 raised to minus 2. 2 place value आगे जाएगा, 10 raised to minus 2 होगा. Now multiply this 220 multiply 50 50. Okay, so you will get 110 watt. ठीक है, ये आपका आंसर हो जाएगा. Now coming on the question number, or you can say example number 13. An electric refrigerator rated 400 watt. We have one refrigerator and its value is P is equal to 400 watt. Now operating at 100 hours per day. In a day we are operating this refrigerator for 8 hours. Okay, so I am writing here 8 hours per day. इसका मतलब क्या हुआ? 8 घंटे दिन के चलते हैं. What is the cost of the energy to operate? What you have to find the cost of energy per month. For 30 days means per month. So cost of energy we have to find for per month. That means 30 days. The value for the per unit, the price per unit is 3 rupees. ठीक है, एनर्जी का प्राइस किसमें होता है? एनर्जी किसमें डिनोट करते हैं? KWH. KWH मीन्स यूनिट हुआ. तो एक यूनिट का प्राइस होगा 3 रुपीज. ठीक है, नाउ सॉल्विंग, लेट्स स्टार्ट. यू हैव टू फाइंड द एनर्जी. एनर्जी मीन्स E. As I already told you that the formula for the energy is, in theory question I already explained the formula for E. Energy is P into T. Okay, P into T. Clear? So we have already the formula. Value of P is 400 and T is 8. So how much we get? 8 4s are 32 and 00. This is my value of E. WH ये किसका है? पर डे का है, क्योंकि हमारा टाइमिंग क्या है? पर डे 8 आवर्स. सो WH पर डे. सो आई गेट दिस वैल्यू फॉर पर डे, बट आई वांट टू फाइंड द वैल्यू, जो एनर्जी मुझे फाइंड करनी है पर मंथ की. सो व्हाट आई विल डू? आई विल मल्टीप्लाई E is equal to 3200 multiplied by 30. Okay, now multiplying this energy with 30 days. Okay, I have one day, एक दिन का एनर्जी 3200 यूज होता है, तो 30 डेज का एनर्जी कितना यूज होगा? तो 3200 मल्टीप्लाई बाय 30 हो जाएगा. सो आई विल गेट माई आंसर, दैट इज 96,000 WH. ठीक है, आई गेट माई आंसर. Now, after doing this, we get to know that these are my 3 zeros. So I can write like this: 96 kWh. K means 1000. So I get the value of my energy. That is E is equal to 96 kWh. 96 kWh. That means E is equal to 96 unit. So in 1 month I am consuming 96 unit. So 1 unit price is 3 rupees. So 1 unit is equal to 3 rupees. So 96 unit is equal to how much rupees? Okay, so I get that therefore cost of energy per month. I get the per month unit, that is 96. So 96 multiplied by 3, that means 96 multiplied by 3 divide by 1. I am cross multiplying this. Okay, so divide by 1 करूं या ना करूं, that is depend upon you. Clear? Now 96 multiplied by 3, how much I get? 6 3s are 18 and 1 on the carry. 9 3s are 27 and 28. So here I get my answer, that is in rupees. So I will consume the energy of 288 rupees. 288 rupees. This is my answer at the end. Similarly, these types of question are practically you will see in your light bill. जो लाइट बिल आता है घर पे, उसमें यही प्रोसीजर होती है पूरी की पूरी. In light bill you will get directly unit and you have to only calculate that how much price of the unit for your home and for your store, or you can say commercial price. So you have to multiply unit with the rupees and you will get the total cost of your energy charge. So here I am ending this video of the numericals. I had solved all the numericals and the homework which I given to you, write it in your fair book. So another question that is in your exercise में बहुत सारे सम्स है, ठीक है, गिन के 3-4 होंगे सम्स, that you have to do it by yourself because the sums are similar to these sums only. उसमें सिर्फ वैल्यू चेंज की गई है, ठीक है. So I am Zed sir, ending this video here. Bye bye.